Hi guys, let's play Minecraft. Today I'm gonna show you a little bit of my circuitry for my automatic minecart station. Like I said in my last video. Right now I'm showing you a little bit of my new texture pack that I'm using. It's Doku's texture pack with slight modifications, but mostly Doku's. It's quite nice, I like it. I've modified the windows and what else? The obsidian. That's about it. It's also a little bit lighter. I made it a little bit lighter. I thought it was a bit too dark. I'm also trying to do some HD today for me, you know, if it goes well. I added a little bit, some new features to my station. I can show you that right now. I actually made it useful. So I'll show you. Let's see. Alright, there's the cart. It's actually not features to the station, it's just that I made my path go somewhere. So as you can see there's somewhat of a T and it decided to bring me down here. So this is a mine that I've created. And so it brings me down here. And what I've done down here is just built a very simple, pretty long booster to boost me all the way back up. Down here I have a mine. I can show you what I'm doing for my mine down there for doing some high efficient mining. You can read about it on the forums too, but I can show you in the next video maybe. And this is how you just go back up. You just hop on in this cart and it brings you back up. As you can see, it's got lots of momentum from that booster since it was a pretty long booster. And when we get here, it brings us to the return station. So it's actually useful now. And then it's gonna get picked up, and that light's gonna light up. Yay! Alright. Let's go see the circuit room. I'll try my best to explain what's going on down here. On this wall here, I've got input signals. I've tried to label them, but it kind of gets hard after a while, so I don't know, I got lazy. So basically I've got 3 input signals coming from this wall, and I have another one. Where is it coming from? I'm trying to think here. This is an output signal. Oh yes, it's coming from up there somewhere. That's the pressure plate underneath one of the booster carts. That's used for the light, the indicator light. And this one is comes from the other pressure plate. Whoa, I fell. For the other cart. I can show you some of the wiring back there. It can get quite tricky to get all the wiring going. If I go up, this is my chute here. If I go up my chute, here I can see, you can kind of see the little wooden thing there. Those are the steps for the departure station. And here we've got some wiring going. The wiring here is wiring that's connected to the pressure plate, the departure pressure plate, and the wiring on this side is connected to the wooden pressure plate for the cart. And as you can see, the wiring goes down here, and then here I make that one go down. This one stays up. Have a little inverter here to make the signal keep going. When you reach 15, the redstone can't carry the signal anymore. So like 15 is the maximum distance it can carry. So I just have these inverters once in a while to make it carry. And then, as you can see, this is one of the signals. That's the pressure plate one. Sorry, that's the booster cart pressure plate one, and this one is the departure wooden pressure plate, and this one is the pressure plate for the passenger for the departure. Let's go back down there. Oops. All right. So those are the three input signals. I'm going to just talk about these two for a sec here. As you noticed, I've added a little notation here. The one thing that I mentioned before in my other videos is that the wiring for the 3 pressure plates involved in departure, so there's 2 wooden ones and 1 stone one, are in a 2x2x2 block, and it's actually really hard to get 3 distinct signals from those 3 pressure plates. I actually wasn't able to do it, and the best I could do was this actually. So the stone pressure plate is fine. The signal is going on the other side, completely on the other room. It's not even in this room. But the person wooden pressure plate and the cart wooden pressure plate actually create these 2 signals here. And on the left, you'll notice I put person plate or cart plate. So this signal will be on when the person plate is on or the cart plate is on. And that's not because I created logic gates behind this wall or anything like that. This is the pure signal coming from the pressure plates. I can maybe show you in another video how I wired it, and you can maybe understand a little bit better. But this one on the right here is only on when the person pressure plate is on. So that's why I have to do a little bit of logic in here to combine these two. So here I have an AND gate. This is an AND gate, yes. And I'm combining these two. And then on this side I have, if both are on, so this signal here, whoops, will basically be mean that the person plate is being pressed. And therefore, if we continue looking at the output signal of that, we go here. This is the output signal to send the traveling cart. So when this turns on here, it'll turn off this torch, which will turn on this torch, which will change this the track that's right here and send the cart. Alright, now, so that's the only output needed for sending the traveling cart, is when only the person plate is pressed. Then for the cart plate, so if only the cart plate is pressed and not the person plate, that's when we want to send the booster cart, so the push cart. That's the output signal for that one. What I do there is here, this is just the repeater, so it just repeats the signal to extend the distance it can travel. Then what I do is I have another AND gate here, and what I'm ANDing is I'm reversing the output of the first gate. So basically what I'm saying is, if it's not both of these on, so meaning it's not the person plate being pressed and the cart plate is pressed, so that's when this AND gate will fire. So that's that part. So that takes care of the sending the push cart and also sending the traveling cart. Let me go show you a little bit more of the stone plate here. The stone plate is on the other side of the room. The wiring is here, so you can see my step above here. The wiring is here for the stone plate. This is the one that gets on. So the stone plate is right above here, right above this block. So this will get turned on and then go down this way here. And this goes all the way around to eventually hit this light switch, which is right underneath the booster cart. Alright, trying to figure out a way to get back to the circuit room. So those are the booster cart and the traveling cart. That's pretty much it. Then for the indicator light, is the output for the indicator light is here. It goes up, straight up this way. And you probably saw it earlier. It's a bunch of torches, one on top of the other. It's right here. Goes straight up, and then it continues along the wall up there, all the way to next to my chute. So that's just like extending the signal. There's no logic in there. And the way this one works is with an RS NOR latch. Well, first there's two signals that come in. These are the two inputs. These are the two pressure plates for the boosters. So when the traveling cart comes back into the station, one of these here is going to turn off. It's going to take, it's going to tick basically. It's going to turn off for like probably half a second. And that half a second is just enough to make this NAND gate. This is a NAND gate. It basically means that it will turn on if it's not an AND here. So if one or both of these two signals gets turned off, this will switch on. And this is one of the inputs to my RS NOR gate, which is right here, my RS NOR latch. It's these two blocks here in a loop. The other input comes from sending the pushcart. So when I send the pushcart is when I actually tell the light to turn off. So this is my reset, and this is my set, and this is my RS NOR latch, and this is the output. I can show you a little bit how this RS NOR latch works. I made a little sample in front of my base. So that's it for the circuitry of this station. There's a little bit more on this side here, but there's not that much. This is mostly for the arrival station here, and there's some more here. Basically, this is if you look on the Minecraft wiki for the redstone circuitry, this is an implies gate. It's basically there's two pressure plates for the arrival station, one stone, one wooden, and only when the wooden plate is set does the signal propagate here. It's actually reversed though. You need to put a NOT gate after. That's why it's on right now. And then I have some logic here to combine all the different signals to send the booster cart. And this extra red torch here to change the path of the exiting booster cart. And I mentioned that in my second video. That one. Alright, let's go show you a little bit how that RS NOR latch works.